Today I'm going to share with you why you can't avoid eating chips or popcorn or other salty, fatty foods in the evening when you're trying to lose weight. It's actually a really simple fix for about 90-95% of people if you're having actual physiological cravings. So you physically really are craving that food, which is different than having a mental craving. That's an entirely different subject all on its own. But if you're actually getting physical cravings for foods like chips and popcorn and things like this, it's usually a really easy fix. Usually there's two big factors on why your body is actually craving those things, and they're so simple to fix up and get rid of cravings. We do this with clients all the time, and they're always blown away with how easy it actually is. The first one is you're deficient in salt. So what's happened is our society's labeled salt as being bad. You have to avoid salt. Salt's going to put you at higher risk for high blood pressure, heart disease, a whole bunch of other stuff. Salt isn't bad. I'm going to clarify that a little bit. If you're getting high sodium count from processed food and canned soups and processed meats and things like this, or you're eating out at restaurants a lot, that is bad for you. However, if you're trying to lose weight and you're eating a diet that's almost entirely made of whole foods, odds are that you're going to start getting salt cravings because you actually do need salt for your body to function properly. What you want to do is get a high quality sea salt, not just your typical processed table salt, but actually get a sea salt. You can find this at pretty well every single grocery store. And this is actually going to help out because there's a lot of what we call trace minerals in the salt that your body needs to function properly. And so if you get one that isn't processed like typical table salt, you'll actually be getting those minerals into you, and it's going to help to get rid of those cravings. And it's as simple as that. You don't have to load up on it. You just need a little bit of salt to taste just with your lunch, just with your supper, maybe with breakfast too. And you'll be fine. And you'll be completely within your recommended sodium count throughout the day because you're not going to use huge copious amounts. Where you get into trouble is as soon as you start eating processed food, going out to restaurants, takeout, things like that. But with actual whole foods, you don't get that much sodium, so you want to salt that a little bit. The second big factor on why you can't seem to give up chips or popcorn or other fatty stuff like that is you may be deficient in fat in your diet, or at least getting fat from the right sources. Again, if you're trying to lose weight and you're eating almost entirely whole foods, a lot of times people aren't getting healthy amounts of fat each time they eat. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It can just be 1 to 2 thumb-sized servings of fat each time you eat. And this can come from things like nuts, seeds, butter, avocado, any of these types of things. Okay? And so you want to make sure you're getting those. And also make sure to include any oils you're using in cooking if you are using any. And if you do those two things, you make sure you have a good balance of healthy fats throughout the day, and you start salting your food just a little bit, just to taste, I will almost guarantee you that your physical cravings for chips or popcorn or any of those things are going to disappear, making it way easier for you to lose weight and actually keep that off. So you're going to be able to maintain sticking on your eating plan. So give that a try and let me know how that turns out for you.